Alrighty, good morning everyone, Logansryche here. Welcome on back to another episode of Aternos Minecraft. To make episode 21, I believe. Just one more episode till the end of the quote unquote season. Not sure if I'm going to continue these videos past that, but we'll just play that by ear. Alright, first off, after last video, I created a hopper. But not just any hopper. I created a infused hopper. This will automatically pick up any and all nearby items in a 7x7x7 radius. Cool stuff. So when I come over here and hit the lettuce, it disappears. Okay. Now I did originally have thoughts of just taking these and placing them like all over here, and then having a similar setup to the pumpkin farm for other stuff like the cactus and the sugar cane. But then I was like, you know, I don't really need to, you know, go that much into, you know, I don't need to go that old school. But excuse me, this hopper is run underneath here. Come down here and come to this chest where they all sit. I mainly did this for just the different fruits that come in from from the plants. I needed to come up with a way of putting them somewhere without actually putting them somewhere. If that makes sense. Also, I completed another apartment building. Alright, so this was one of the apartment buildings that I believe I showed off once before, and all apartments on this world are free. Where you have 2 apartments per floor in this one. This one is 1 apartment per floor, and there's none above. Which reminds me. But I mean, even as 1, you know, I mean, this is pretty spacious, you know. And just for placing a bed, you know, you could easily, you know, mark this off. You know, if you really wanted to, or you could leave it as it is, because all it is it's like a giant bedroom. You could put storage wherever. But this one does go all the way down into the roots, past the stone. Into a lava room. Now, as we get down into the stone, the space is able to become larger. You know, so you have more, you know, more room to play with. So if you really wanted to, you could, you know, mark off, you know, a small area over here and put a, you know, put a bed, or, you know, take off this entire side of the room and fill the rest with storage. You know, if you really, you know, really wanted to. But the I think Lofty would like this room. Lofty's got to see. It's strange because Lofty has his thing for lava, but it's also his arch nemesis. He has said as much. But other than that, I haven't really come up with anything. I also went and removed the surrounds on that tree and this tree out of privacy, which is, I may be, a hard ass and, a sadistic SOB, but everyone still deserves a level of privacy. Hello. Yes. You still pass by one window. Unfortunately, that's not something that I could change. I mean, I could block out the window, but then it wouldn't be much of a point to it. But yeah. This is I'm considering this to be a blank house, meaning it's a quote-unquote house. You can have as many, people in it. You can go as far down as you would like. Can't really go as far up. You start going into the trees. That's considered a blank house. This one's considered a blank house as well. And again, I removed most of the surround, which I'm also partially regretting, because it was one of those decisions, because if you stood on the the back path and and looked out, this is a a beautiful view, but yeah, you know what I'll do. Okay. There. Now there is a back balcony. This way you can actually you can come out the back door and actually see, you know, so you can actually look out. I mean, this is, excuse me. I mean, this is, even in Minecraft, this is a view. I mean, this was one of the things I liked about this mod and giant trees in general. And I can actually thank my wife Sage for convincing me to put this plugin in the server. Because I know she likes building through trees, but I'm not sure whether she likes the view from above as much as I do. But I've kept the other ones because I really haven't figured out what I'm going to do, with these other trees yet. There's that one, and then there's this one. And then I think this was no. And this was another tree. Not sure what to do with. It was more like I started building trees, and then to get the look that I was going for, and then I was like, okay. So now that I built them, what do I do? And then obviously if you come out over this way, there's free permits. I have kept this balcony back here because I may expand out this way. It's still undecided because this is all still swampland, and I like to try to keep the collection of trees in swampland. I mean, it goes on. Swampland actually goes on pretty far. Well, pretty far in that direction anyway. And this is a natural swampland biome. I just started building trees. It's just one of those things, And then obviously all of the farms and stuff are separated by their own path, which you can only get through from the back of the welcome center. This was done to keep the two spaces separate. But I mean, if for some off chance I end up coming out here, oh no, see, okay, so I wouldn't come out here because this isn't swampland. This is all forest. I know this is all swampland. I know out over here is swampland. But I mean, look at that. Freakishly huge. Oh my gosh. I love them though. I do love them though. Okay. Okay, so updating machines, because why not? Alright. So the pulverizer can't be updated. I know the recycler can't be updated either. Did we take care of the pressure chamber? Get rid of some of these here real quick. Okay, so pressure chamber only can go up to pressure chamber 2. Let's see, is the freezer updatable? No, but I can make an auto anvil. Let's make an auto anvil. Let's make an auto. Let's see. Let's make a table. This is a auto enchanter. These are fun little things. Auto enchanters and disenchanters are fun little machines. Oh yes, also, down here in the pantry, these were pulling in so much wheat, potatoes, and carrots. I actually had to get rid of the BSUs and replace them with HSUs, because an HSU can hold ungodly amounts of one item. Now, if for some reason those HSUs get full, or even half full, then I'll just like stop production on them or something. I don't know, because that'd be a lot of carrots and potatoes. But this is all pantry space. Most of this back in here will end up being pantry space, because the only things that are down here is the armory and the dye room. But yeah, okay, so let's grab an electric motor. Weatherproof obsidian. That was the issue that we had last time, I believe. So you need two carbonado. Now, weatherproof obsidian is 4 blocks of obsidian, 4 blocks of lead ingots. So four blocks of obsidian, and then 4 leather ingots. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing. As I'm running low on stuff, I've put a pedestal in each room. This way, as I'm running low on something, all I do is just take it, just pop it on the pedestal. Yes, it's cheating, but you know what? It saves time, and it can only be done by a server owner, because of, you know, op and creative mode and all that other fun happy stuff. And hardened glass. Hardened glass is 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 glass surrounded by a reinforced plate. And how do we make a reinforced plate? Reinforced 8 reinforced alloy ingots, which I do have. At least I should have. Reinforced alloy. See, bronze, yep, right there. And likewise. Okay. So these go into a compressor. Which is over here. No. No, 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 no. That's okay. There's our reinforced plate. And this gets put into an enhanced crafting table. Before I forget, because I'm sure I'll probably end up... I think there's other stuff that that uses these. Not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Alright, that gives me 16 hardened glass. I would take that, and all I need is one. Again, put into the enhanced crafting table. Just put in the middle. Where's the motor go? Oh, motor doesn't get put in this one. Not yet, anyway. Take our lead on the outside. 4 weatherproof obsidian. Now I know there is other stuff that requires weatherproof obsidian. I believe the disenchanter requires it as well. Okay, so 3 weatherproof obsidian, 2 carbonado, an enchantment table. Really? Makes sense. Let's say auto enchanter. That goes like that. And we have our auto enchanter. I don't believe these can be upgraded. I'll take a look here in a minute. But they require 18 joules of power a second. Like I said, fun little tool. Alright, alright, so it actually looks like I'll need to move the heat engine stuff probably over to here. Oops. Yeah, I thought so. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't have even known that was like that. nasty. Nobody's gonna look at this from the other side, so I get away with putting this here. And worst case scenario, I just go outside and make it look like a tree. Okay. And all I have for that is the heat engine, sawmill, masher, and a smelter. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Put the smelter right here. Masher right next to it. And so on down the line. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why having both the both journey map and the other map actually quite handy. Okay, I find them handy. So alright, so we don't need that. Yeah, oddly enough, the heat engine actually works really well on its own. I was actually very surprised. Okay. And I can stick that right there. Let's stop breaking it first. Okay. So now that's all been taken care of. Now, technically, okay. Alright, now if I really wanted to, and I think I'm going to, I can move these, or I can squeeze these into here. Okay. So I'll just notch this area out here. Notch this back. See, is there anything above here? No, okay. Just that. Dwebbits. Okay. Right. Normally I would not do that to a. I wouldn't fill the gap in the tree. I try to keep it as natural as possible. However, sometimes it's just not possible. Okay. To pop up here real quick. Alright. Alright, so the pressure chamber will move over here, and the freezer will move over here as well. So I'll go collect the other piece. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the while I'm down here. That's the other thing. Because these three are HSUs, they require power. So I've had to string capacitors down here. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's one of those things that it is what it is. Okay. Okay. So then we come up here. I don't know if I'm going to set something right there or not. I can if I want to. I mean, it's not like, you know, it would do, you know, it'll do anything. You know, it's not like it'll hinder it or anything. I mean, okay. Right, that's that. Okay. Then that will be like that. So this one is the electric pressure chamber, right? Yeah. and this one is an electric freezer. Okay. Now, I literally cannot go any further than this because, okay, so I guess I can. I'm like, I literally can't go any further than this because, I guess I can. Okay, I didn't think I could go any further than that. I'll put it that way. And then come back down here. Break those two. Again, I'm sure I can set stuff over here. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. And I could probably do the same from here. Okay, so I can't then. That's fine. That means I could put that one there, and this one there. And I'll put enchanter here, or enchanter here, and disenchanter here. Auto enchanter. You put your item that you want to enchant plus your enchanted book, and then it'll enchant it. Neat stuff. What do I have it twice for? Strange. Okay. And we'll go ahead and make up the disenchanter. Which is again, practically the exact same thing except for an electric motor. It's an anvil and 2 redstone. Just grab 2 redstone dust. Need 2 more carbonado. The weatherproof obsidian and an auto enchanter, which I have right here. Just have to go into any one of these rooms. Now this is considered a machine, so breakout. BSUs. Okay. I've also got straightened out the machine room a little bit. I want to say it's so bad, but I know I can't. It's YouTube. I put it in the wrong spot, that's why. Alright, so I will... Why doesn't it have a tag on it? Okay, so as I was saying, I've straightened this up a little bit. So over here, we're kind of going a little order. So you have the gold pan, the gold pan 2, and the gold pan 3, pressure chamber 1, chamber 2, electric furnace 1, 2, and 3, and so on and so forth. I'll need to eventually get around to making a dust washer 2, so I can shove that in there. But for now, this will work. This will work. Okay, so come back over to our advanced crafting table. The anvil on top. That goes there. Carbonito goes on the second row. Auto enchanter in the middle, and then a weatherproof obsidian on the bottom. And that's it. Again, 18 joules a second, just like the enchanter. Oops. Okay. And then auto disenchanter works by you take your item that's enchanted and put it over here, and then you take a blank book and quill and put that right here, and then it will actually convert that into a enchanted book. Really cool stuff, actually. Okay. And then I've obviously got additional space over here for stuff. Okay. If you can't hear it in the background, the city has actually sent out a truck to go around doing some tree trimming. So we'll try to. Hopefully they keep the noise down. And looks like they're driving down the street next to me. That's fine. And then there's our auto disenchanter. Not bad, actually. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, we have a refinery, converts oil into fuel. Oil comes from I think the oil comes from flint. I could be mistaken. Been mistaken before. So we have an auto breeder. Auto breeds, well, animals. Same for animal growth accelerator. Next episode, I think I'm going to attempt to mess around with these androids and see what they can do. Okay, there is a second freezer here. Okay, for this I need 2 electromagnets while I'm here. Which are over here. Obviously a freezer. A silver ingot, 2 cooling units, which I do have floating around here somewhere. One freezer. Auto farm, electric ingot. Oh, okay, that's the pulverizer. Let's see, heat engine, level generator, recycler, free fabricator. Okay. Well, I need a silver ingot anyway. 1 silver ingot, 2 cooling units, which I'm sure is out here. I thought that I mixed them with the machines. No, they're right there. And an aluminum brass ingot. Put the weatherproof obsidian in here, so I don't need that anymore. Does it say aluminum what? Aluminum brass. I don't have aluminum brass. So interesting. Okay, so I need to make a brass ingot. Copper, zinc, and copper. Seriously? Okay, so copper, zinc, and copper dust. Copper dust. This is how we make that. That comes over into our enhanced table. Oh, okay, smeltery. Which is all the way over here because there was no other room for it. Oh, excuse me. And then we have our brass ingot. Okay. And then I just need aluminum, aluminum dust, and aluminum ingot. Okay. That goes back into the smelter. And we have our aluminum brass ingot. Okay. A lot of times it does pay to have, like, you know, multiples of, you know, a lot of stuff. Alright, so let's craft. So advanced crafting table we go. That goes there, that goes there. Obviously, a freezer goes in the middle. Magnets go on the sides. That goes there. Was that it? No. And the silver one goes there. Hey, remember that from memory. Nice. And these will replace the 2 freezers that are right there. Okay. 2 times the speed, 256 joule buffer, 30 joules a second, while the normal freezer is just 18 joules a second. Now, I don't believe I've ever actually had to use the freezer for anything. So, yeah. pull these out of here. I can pull this one out of here, put this one in here. That's a freezer 2, and that's a freezer 1. You know, trying to, you know, keep things, you know, somewhat organized, which is, you know, not normally my my thing. Pull these reactors out of here. Put those over here. Okay. And if I really, yeah, and if I really have to, I mean, I got like, you know, tons of space over here. So I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, hurting for, you know, machine space. Okay, so hardened glass, toss over here as well. Reinforced plate, go over here. We have these lovely infused hoppers. I love these things. Okay. So we need to find a spot for aluminum and brass. That should actually be a bit difficult to find a spot for. You know, in case I need in case I need aluminum and brass in the future. Those are regular hoppers. Won't need those. That's a chest. Won't need that anymore. This is gunpowder. Food fabricator. When did they make a food fabricator? You know, I really don't. I don't remember making a food fabricator. But you know what? I'm gonna go put one in place. I'm sure I made it, and I just don't really remember. I just don't remember. In out of all honesty. All right, then I can stretch these down this way. Okay. I just need to make sure, because I can only go out 4? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it'll go out 7 from that actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, that should help with lighting up here. Yep, awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, and that's like that in case I really do need to get in here. Alright, so let's put this back down here. Okay, awesome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alrighty. So now, if there's other machines that I build, I can string them along this way. But yeah, I really don't remember making a food fabricator. It must have been something that I made just to see what they were. It produces organic food. And because I'm 1 for efficiency, 3 hardened metal. Lily's floating around in here somewhere. Electromagnet, 2 and 2 motors. Actually, it's not bad. Is it an electromagnet? It is an electromagnet. Again, not an issue. 2 motors. And that goes like that, and that goes like that. What am I missing? Electromagnet, food fabricator, electric motor, hardened metal, reinforced alloy. Okay. When you think it's one thing, it ends up being something else. Reinforce. It's behind me? Yep, reinforced alloy. And we now have our upgraded food fabricator. I feel kind of bad because I just got finished building them. That's alright. You know, I want to try something. Grab some sugarcane here. Now, if this is a food fabricator, then when I feed sugarcane in here, it should give me sugar. Or not. Alright, well, we'll figure out its use another time. Speaking of which, it's going to go ahead and do it for me for this video. Appreciate everyone that stops by and checks out my videos, whether it be Minecraft or Stardew Valley or anything else that's on my YouTube, as it helps me out as a YouTuber. In the meantime, all the important information is in the description below, and I will see everyone in the next video. Take care, everyone.